Avianca, আমার মোবাইলটা দিস না নি। হ্যাঁ এক্সট্রিম ভাই, কি অবস্থা? কেমন আছেন? কোন ম্যান নিমু? কালকে 3টা স্পিড মাইরে আমার 300 কয়েন গিয়ে আমার এখন জ্বলতাছে। 3টা কয়েন নিতে গিয়ে আমার দেখি এখানে কার কি এবিলিটি দিছে। টিবুই নাকি এসএস খেলানো যাবে? ক্রিয়েটিভ প্লে মেকার ফিনিশিংটা ভালো হইলে ড্রিবুইনা নিয়ে নেব। আছে মোটামুটি। অ্যাক্সেলারেশন ব্লাস্ট, দেখি ড্রিবুইনাই নিতে পারি। এবার ঠিক আছে। আর কিছু দিল না নিউ ইয়ার গিফট। এখানে মারছিলাম স্পিন। ওর মিয়া ফুল দেওয়ার দরকার নাই, ফুল দিলে বাদে বেশি সাউন্ড হইব, বাহির থেকে নয়ার যায়। বাহির থেকে নয়েজ যায় ভাই, বাদ দেন। তাও কম। আমি এখান থেকে শুনতেছি না, আপনার ফোনের সাউন্ড বাড়ান। আমি শুনতেছি মিয়া। ভাই আমার 300 কয়েন খাইয়া দিছে আল্লাহর উপরে। অনেক কষ্টের কয়েন। মারুম না, আর মারুম না। আমি 1 মাস পিছনে চলে গেলাম। ভাই ডিফেন্ডটা নাম্বা আছে। লাইক দিয়ে দেন সবাই, সাথে সাবস্ক্রাইবও করে দেন। আটকাই দিল রে। হায় হায়, এটা কোনো কথা? ঠান্ডা রে ভাই। চলেন একটা ইটালিও মেরে দেই, গেম মেরে দেই। স্প্যানিশ ক্লাব, ইটালিয়ান ক্লাব, প্রথম ম্যাচ তো, এরপরে খেলবো না ভার্সেস। সবাই থাকেন, ভার্সেস খেলবো, 1 ভার্সেস 1 হবে। আরে দাঁড়ান, আমি একটা ম্যাচ খেলা লই, দেখি কি অবস্থা। ফিনিশ দিয়ে করলে বুঝছেন, লাইভে মানুষ আছে, প্রিজম দিয়ে লাইভ, বাট লেগ মারে ফোনে। ভাই যারা যারা লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন না, উড়া দুরা লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইব মারা দেন। আজান দিছে ভাই, মাইকটা অফ রাখলাম।
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Another episode of this age-old tale. Uncompromising conflict. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cleared without complication. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Pulisic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pulisic. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Martinez. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Martinez. Rabiot. Now it's Martinez. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Joao Felix. And Inter now could counter-attack. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's really well cleared. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Mignon with the clearance. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dida, Herr. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, Vlahovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
De Bruyne, and that has left him in a heap. Pulisic. No, again there's no way through. And it's Serginho. And he's intervened well there. And that's gone loose. And he's a decent chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had it nicked away.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Bastoni clears. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Searching pass he's played there. Now who's going to be first to this?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Back into the middle.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 5, Locatelli. Coming on the field, number 21.
Cannavaro.
Number 7.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's got the beating of his man. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Inter. Number 11, Pulisic. Number 22, McKennie. Number 23,
Maldini. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Cannavaro. That is a brilliant interception. And he welcomes it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Martinez. And time is up. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
চলেন ভার্সেস খেলি। হ্যালো মহসিন ভাই, আমার কথা শোনা যায়? কি অবস্থা, আপনি কেমন আছেন? আমিও মহসিন ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি, আল্লাহর অশেষ রহমত। চলে আসেন ভাই। ও ভাই, কুইক পাইয়া গেছেন? কত কয়েনে পাইলেন? কত কয়েনে পাইলেন? আমি মারছিলাম 300, পরে কই দিত না, হুদাই ফ্রির কয়েন তো। ভাই ভালো তো, 108 মেবি যায়, সেরা কার্ড একটা। না খেললে আমার দিয়া দেন কুইফের কার্ড, এইটা ট্রান্সফার করেন, গিফট। কেউ আইবেন? দাদা আসো, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে আসো, লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে যাও ভাই। এই ম্যাচ খেলা আইডি রিভিউ দেই, এই রুমটা খেলা। হাত ঠান্ডায়, হাত একদম বরফ হয়ে আছে আজকে আমার এদিকে যে ঠান্ডা ফলাইছে। ইটস মহসিন, দেখবো না ভাই আইডি। লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইব করে চলে আসেন রুমে, কোনো কথাই নেই, ফাস্ট। রূপ জুনিয়র, ছোট রূপ। হায় হায়, খাইছে রে, খাইছে রে। খিলিয়ান এমবাপে। ওকে দাদা, লাইক সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিও দাদা। $30,150 কয়েন না 3,150 কয়েন?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Kaka. Oh, just skips past his man. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Owen. Maradona. Oh, this looks sharp. Owen. And this is Owen. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
30,000 কয়েন কেমনে লাগে মিয়া? পাগল নাকি? এটা তো 250 বক্স।
Bellingham could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job done. And Beckham! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellingham has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
This looks promising. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Veron gets over and intercepts. And it's Kaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. That's headed upfield. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Kaka. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Kaka. Owen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Takes a shot! That was mighty close.
দেখছেন কি অবস্থা লাগের কারণে কি লাগছে 3150 এটা ভালো মিয়া 31 এনে দুইটা পায়া গেছে নিতে আর কি পাইবেন ভিডিও করছিলেন
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And
after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution.
ভাই লেগ মারতেছে আমার ফোনে প্রচন্ড
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper's... Can he finish? He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kaka brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kaka takes control of it and he's on... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Beckham goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And this is Beckham. Oh, it's played in. There's the header! Off the post. Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Kaká. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pinches it off him. Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable.
খেলবেন না ভাই,
And
সবাই
that
লাইক
will be
মারার
it.
আগে পরে খেলা।
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
ভাই পরে গেলি ভাই, রূপ ভাই ভালো থাকেন, পরের ম্যাচে আবার খেলবো না। চলে আসেন এক্সট্রিম ভাই, সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দেন। রূপ ভাই পরে খেলি, সাবস্ক্রাইবটাও করে দেন। লাইক করার জন্য ধন্যবাদ ভাই। চলে আসেন। মহসিন ভাই আছেন? মহসিন ভাই এখন করা যাইব না, বুঝছেন? এখন যদি অ্যাপস ইয়ে হয়, ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডে চালু হয়, তাইলে ল্যাগ দিব। এমনিতেই ল্যাগ দিতেছে। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপটা ইয়ে করে নেই।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
What?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Romario. Romario!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
ভাই মেসেজ দিতেছে তাই লেগ মারতেছে
That is ended up in no man's land. Romario.
দূরো গো
Costa Curta. Well, that has not gone well. So it is still 0-0. No question, this is the man you want. And Owen!
ভাই দাঁড়ান তো
A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nedved, a true great in every sense of the word. Beckham puts his foot on the gas.
ভাই একটা লাইক হয় না কেন
Saliba. And here's Nedved. A heavy challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Romario.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Owen. And the shot's up. Shot at goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Costa Curta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Roberto Carlos! He went for the curler. That pass has been well intercepted. Koundé.
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Maradona. And this is Owen. Nedved. Maradona. And here's Owen. Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham gets into some space. Beckham. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Romario. And it's Hulk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Maradona. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nedved carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Brazil looking to pass their way through. There's the shot! They've done it! Brazil are back in business. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Odegaard. Good effort from distance. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way, and Owen! Oh, should have put that away. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Maradona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckham. And it's Owen. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Nedved.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries to get it clear. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Maradona claiming the Man of the Match award. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can. Has a shot! Henderson gets good distance on it. Now it's Hulk. Engages and forces him off the ball. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Forlan. Out for a throw. Now this could be a Hulk! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Koundé cuts it out. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. And that has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip. A situation. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
কি কমু কথা ভাই বলেন? আপনার নেটের সমস্যা ছিল না? যে লেগ মারতাছে ফোনে, একদম চমলক্ক। হবে নি, 100টা হইল নি। 193। কি কি পাইলাম? কোড দিতেছি। কারেন্ট চলে গেছে। নিউ ইয়ার ক্যাম্পেইন। চালাও। মিয়া আপনার 14% চার্জ আর আমার 100% চার্জের সমান। ঝড়ের গতিতে চার্জ কাইটা দেয়। চলে আসেন। কি আর করছি? আজ খায়া দিমু আজ আর কোনো কথা নাই আজকে আর কোনো ছাড়াছাড়ি নাই আজকে খায়া দিমু show time and from show time 1 and from show time I think Dribuina, brother, is best card.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked...
Applies the finish!
Please like and subscribe.
And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jordan Henderson.
B.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Maradona. Ødegaard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. This looks promising. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
আমার পিলারে ঠান্ডা লাগছে ভাই
Beckham. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Filippo Inzaghi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
ডিরেক্ট মাইরা দিতেছে বারে
They get a throw in. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
RIYAD cuts out the pass. Owen might just make this. Nedved. Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Nedved. Brazil finding their passes. And that has left him in a heap.
ইচ্ছা কইরা
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations.
Beckham! He went for the curler. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Owen. Owen on a charge down the left.
শালার এটা ওয়েন
Odegaard. Hakimi. And here's Owen. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they did.
Danielson! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Inzaghi. Good effort from distance. He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
RIYAD is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos gives it back. That's rather hopeful. And they've got rid. Just about up to the hour now. Shot could be on. It's Nedved! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Nicked it back promptly. Nedved. Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Maradona. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Khan. Cannavaro.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. And can he finish it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Beckham.
Bangladesh really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I'm afraid to tell you that
Well, after all of that, Jim,
বাপরে কি দিল আবার কয়টা হলো? 15টা, আরো লাগে 6টা না? স্পিন মারবো, মাইরা ভিডিও দিব না দাদা। হামিদ ভাই, স্পিন মেরে ভিডিও দিব না, এমনি মারতাছি না, কয়েকটা ভিডিও বানাবো। আর না কখন মাইরা দিতাম। 6টা লাগে, 1 2 3 4টা আছে, তাইলে এই সপ্তাহে হবে না। 8 তারিখ, 1 2 6টা লাগলে 1 2 3 4টা 5টা 6টা। अरे दादा मैं वीडियो बनाऊंगा। तब देखना दादा, लाइक मार दो। काम फ्रेंडली, ओके कोई बात नहीं भाई, फ्रेंडली खेलते हैं, आ जाओ। दादा लाइक मार दो सब लोग प्लीज, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब मार दो सब एक साथ में। সাকিব, মিস্টার সাকিব ভাই কমায় খেলেন ভাই, আস্তে দূরে শিস্তে খেলেন, ফোনে ল্যাগ মারে। শাকিল ভাই বুইয়া, শাকিল বুইয়া। নিখিল ভাই আস্তে খেলেন। ভাই স্টার্ট কেন হয় না? এটা খোটা ইভান ক্রুইফ। হ্যাঁ ফরলান দাদা, কি হেল্প লাগবে বলো, কি অবস্থা তোমার, দেখি হেল্প করতে পারি নাকি। দাদা মেসেজ করলে তো আর দেখা যাবে না, আগে সাথে সাথে রিপ্লাই দিতে পারবো না, আগে করতে হবে না। শরীর খারাপ, কি হয়েছে? জ্বর তাহলে মেডিসিন নেন ডাক্তার দেখান আজকে সিবি নিছেন কোন সিবি নিছেন
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is one Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive deficiencies, but creatively, he's gifted. He can pick an eye-of-the-needle pass to devastating effect.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner.
তো ফোলান্দা অনেকদিন পরে আইলেন বুঝছি ওই যে ফ্রিতে নিছেন গেমের সাউন্ড কমাই দেন এখান থেকে কমানোর কোনো অপশন নাই আপনি কমাই দেন
Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lovely, now then. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? He is through. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's intervened well there. No goals as yet. And it's Maradona. Bellingham. Now he's got space here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Okay, brother. TSP Gaming 13 দেখবো না দাদা ম্যাচ শেষে
Costa Curta. Bellingham. Perez. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta is onto this. He has found the way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
This to go one up. Some save from Khan. He has missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
আম্বানি তারপরে এই যে আদানি এরা পালন করবে নরেন্দ্র মোদি
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Perez! That is decidedly lacking.
Pires clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Costa Corta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Perez. Nice looking ball. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bangladesh may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. So, the first half brought no goals. Threads one in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Koundé. RIYAD. And he's there to retrieve it. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
আরে দাদা নতুন ফোন কিনলে কি ল্যাগ মারে ল্যাগ মারতেছে দেখছো না নতুন ফোন না এটা আগের ফোন নতুন ফোন কিনলে তো দেখতাই
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 75 minutes played. And here's Owen. And claimed it back swiftly. Love. There's the shot! He scores! Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now
The
comes
last
the
of
dilemma
local
of whether
referee,
you want to hold on or go for
it.
it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
যত হাই হয়েছে তো ভিউ
So the first moment of real significance.
20-15
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Maradona taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something...
এরপরে গেম খেলি আবার টিএসপি গেমিং 13 এটা তো ফেয়ার লিস্টে আছে একশো দুইয়ে যায় সিবিটা सुआरेज है भैया ओ भैया सुआरेज এইরকম কেন ফরমেশন একশো তিনে যায় হ্যাঁ আমি জানি একত্রিশশো ষাট শোয়াইব আহমেদ পাইল না কেন বাবারে ফোরলান আছে দিয়াগো ফোরলান ফোরলান বাতিস্তুতা বিটিনাও আছে বেন্ডাইক বিটিনা ভালো স্কোর তো ভাই লাইনেও ভালো ভালো প্লেয়ার আছে অবলাক ভালো স্কোর বানাই নিছে চারটায় ঠিক আছে এটাও ভালো স্কোয়াড ভাই ফ্রিতে সেরা স্কোয়াড বানাই নিছে ওইদিকে দেখতেছি বেলিংহাম আছে 107-এর ফোরলান 105-এর ফ্রিতে স্কোয়াড ভাই ভালো বানাই নিছে F2P F2P player good idea division 3 normal dash matchup ভাই এই ম্যাচআপ এত লো কেন বুঝলাম না প্রেসারে খেলে অলওয়েজ প্রেসার প্লেয়ার কন্ট্রোল শট ভালো আছে, মোটামুটি লেভেলের, আমার মতো আর কি। শান্ত ভাই খেলবো? ও ভাই, ক্রিস্টিয়ানো রোনালদো from Portugal, man. Oh my goodness. Pedri, Ronaldo, Batistuta, Tribune. Almost done by. সাইড লাইনেও ভালো প্লেয়ার আছে বেঞ্চে। নিনজা এসে আমার নুব বলতেছে, এটা তো আমি জানি। হে আবার বলার কি আছে এখানে? শান্ত ভাই, এটা বলার কিছু? এটা তো আমি নিজেই জানি আমি যে নুব। আল্লাহ, এটা কোনো কথা? এটা আবার বলা লাগে মিয়া? চলো দেখলাম। হ্যাঁ খেলবো, রুম দিতেছি, ঢুকে পড়েন, লাইক দিয়ে চলে আসেন। লাইক মেরে চলে আসেন। শান্ত ভাই আমার নুব বলতাছে, বুঝছেন? এখন আমি তো নুব, এটা তো আমি জানি, এটা আবার নতুন করে বলার কি আছে? কারণ তো ই ফুটবলে প্রো প্লেয়ার বলতে কিছু নাই, টাকা আছে ভালো খেলা যায়, টাকাও নাই। কোন আমি কইব সাইড দে, টাকা না থাকলে কোন আমি কই সাইড দে। শুয়াইবা সোহাইব ভাই, হবে না ম্যাচ মেবি। আবার আবার আসেন, গেম কাইটা ঢুকেন আবার। চলে আসেন। শোয়েব ভাই নেটের সমস্যা করতেছে বুঝছেন, বললাম না গেম কাইটা ঢুকার লাইগা। একটু দাঁড়ান, পরের ম্যাচে আবার ঢুকেন একটু কষ্ট করে।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. And here's Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Owen. Lovely feet. Owen with the delivery. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham proves too strong. Now he's off and running. Now who's going to be first to this? Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ruben Neves. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is starved of space and time. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. A corner it is then. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. And this is De Bruyne. Takes a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the run. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Danger averted for now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's loose now and they want to get it back. In with the challenge. Crunching tackle. And it's De Bruyne. Cruyff. Shoots! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
2 added minutes.
Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust this half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Up and running after half-time. David Villa!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Threads one in. Judge, surely! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, there were...
Could be danger here. Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Beckham does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Villa. Now it's Cruyff. And that's been won straight back. Cruyff. Koundé. Oh, what has happened here? That's the throw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Owen. Bale. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 22, Gulen.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Conte. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? It's Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen.
So there's going to be another change here. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Tries to pass it through. That's a decent clearance. Haaland! Harmlessly behind. Opts for safety. Maradona chasing after it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking to play him in. Haaland goes for a shot! In for the pieces! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
On the field, number 21.
It's their second corner of the game.
Is number 13, Vinicius Junior.
And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.
game. প্রমিত ভাই কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? কি হয়েছে ভাই, মজা লাগে না লেগ মারে গেম খেলা? আইশু গেম ও ড্রিবুইনে 102 এ যায়, এটা তো 103 এ যাওয়ার কথা। বেসিক টাচ এমবাপ্পে ভাই, এসএস এর প্লেয়ারের নামটা কি জানি? ড্রিবুইন ওলিসে ওভারঅল ব্যালেন্স আইডি, বাট ওইদিকে এসএস এর প্লেয়ারটা রয়েছিল। গ্রুপস খেলবো ভাই, সোহাইব ভাই খেলবো, একটু দাঁড়ান, একটা লাইক লাগে কেউ করে দিয়ান। তাহলে 25টা হয়েছে। One more like. চলেন দেখলাম তো আইডি, ব্যালেন্স আইডি ফিড F2P আইডি ভাই যথেষ্ট ভালো। BJK কে সবাই এই ফরমেশন দিয়ে খেলে কেন বুঝলাম না। ডিবুইন 103-এর এটা ঠিক আছে। ফ্রি ফায়ার প্লেয়ার FF XEF। Oh my goodness. ডিফেন্সের গুয়া মাইরা দিস। আরে সোহাইব ভাই দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান মিয়া, আমি আগে হয় নাই বুঝছেন, ডিসকানেক্ট করে দিছে, কইলে বললাম যে গেমটা কাইটা ঢুকেন, পরে দেখি আপনার নাই। এটা ভালো আইডি। জিতু ভাই, ব্রাহাম দিয়াস আছে, ব্রাহিম দিয়াস, হাম্বা দিয়াস, ইসাক বাতিস্তুতা, রাহিম দিয়াস, ওইটা নুনিয়েস মুনিস ভালো আছে। আপনার আইডি ভাই, এটা কি ফরমেশন সাজাইছেন? জি খারাপ, ভালো আইডি আছে ভাই, আপনি তিলে তিলে ভালো আইডি বানাই নিছেন। 3টা ম্যাচ জিতে গেছেন সেই ফরমেশন। আচ্ছা দেখি ট্রাই করে দেখবো নে। ইয়াস অডিগার্ডের পাস বেশি আছে ল লফটেড। অডিগার্ড থেকে আরো পাস আছে 102-3-এর ল লফটেড পাসের আইডিয়া আছে। জি না না লইও না। ও মাই গডনেস ম্যান, আইডি দেখেন এইটা ঠিক আছে ফরমেশন। এই ফরমেশনে আমি খেলছিলাম বাট আমি 3 সিবিতে খেলতে পারতেছি না, কারণ উইঙ্গার বেজে প্লেয়ার থাকলে আমার মাইরা দেয় একদম জায়গা মতো। এটা বক্স টু বক্স রাখলে ভালো হয় সিএমএফটা। বাপরে ওইদিকে সুয়ারেজও আছে লাইনে। বাতিস্তিতা, ফোরলান, সুয়ারেজ, আর্দাগুলার। রাফিনহা, গুড আইডি ব্রাদার। সৌরভ, এস ও ইউ, আরে কি নাম আছে? সৌরভ দাস। সৌরভ দাস ভাইয়ের আইডি, বাপরে রোনালদো আছে, ইনজাগি, নেইমার, এমএফ এর নাম জানি না, ওইদিকে আবার মেসি, রাইকার্ড, কস্টা কর্তুয়া, ভ্যান ডাইক, কানাভারো, ফাবিও কানাভারো, আর কুন্দে, ইকাই ক্যাসিয়াস। লাইন আপের ব্রাঞ্চের পিলারও ভালো আছে ভাই। ভালো আছে, ক্রুইফও আছে। বাপরে লুকাই রাখছে এটা হিডেন কইরা যাতে কেউ না দেখে, বুঝছেন? সোহাইব ভাই খেলবো, একটু দাঁড়ান না রে ভাই, একটু দাঁড়ান, খেলার লাগে আমি খাইতেছি না। একটু ভিউজ আইতেছে তো, দাঁড়ান একটু, সব কথা খুইলা বলা যায় না, বুঝেন না? মেটা হ্যাঁ, এই অবস্থা কেন? এই মজা লয়। ও ভুল হয়েছে আমার দেওয়া। ওরে বাবা রে, অমিত ভাই আইডি ভালো বানাই নিছে ফ্রিতে, ডিফেন্স লাইন দেয়া দিছে ভাই সেরা, ডিফেন্স লাইন সেরা বানাই নিছে দেখেন। এখন স্প্যাম করলে ভাই রিমুভ করে দিব, দাঁড়ান। বাপরে, ইন্ডিয়ান প্লেয়ার মেবি। সব কিছু বাদ দিয়ে আগে ডিফেন্সে ফোকাস। ওকে চলেন, সোহাইব ভাই প্রমিত ভাই খেলি, অনেকক্ষণ দেখছি আইডি। সোহাইব আহমেদ, কালকে আমি 300 কয়েন খোয়াই, আমার রাতে ঘুম হয় নাই, 1 মাস মারা, আর 1 মাসের কয়েন ভাই। চলে আসেন অমিত ভাই। ও ভাই কি করে লেখছেন, আমি তো ওই কি লেখছি, এই তো ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছে, আপনি কেমন আছেন? আর যে শ্যাম ভাই কি আইছে, সোহাইব ভাই আসলেন না যে, প্রমিত ভাইও আসলেন না। জি না, সোহাইব ভাই আসলেন না কেন? ওরে বাপরে, ভাই 1 মিনিট। ব্লক মাইরা দেই, আজে বাজে কমেন্ট করতেছে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only... He's having a go! He's in a good... Has another go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Maldini gets it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Punched away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Wow.
Ibrahimovic
Nah.
threads one in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get rid. Madrid have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Opts for safety. No goals as yet. Costa Curta. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham with the slide tackle there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Now it's Romario. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's on his way! Platini! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well played. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Platini. Oh, they can break here. Can he get it through? And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Ibrahimovic! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bangladesh really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé. And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. Beckham. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's Maradona. And this is Owen. And that is expertly dealt with. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee